Let's go to the SPSS. Let me expand it. Under value, click plus 1. We give it strongly disagree. Add 2, agree, disagree. 3, neutral. 4, agree. 5, strongly agree. When you are done, click OK. Now that gives us, you can click here, you see appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missing. Under missing, if you know that your data set has some missing responses, you then have to provide, let's say click, you will see no missing value. If you don't have any missing value, leave it this way. But if you know that there are some missing responses in the questionnaire that you have administered or on some copies of the questionnaire, then you have to provide, click discrete missing value, and then you may decide to give it any number that you can use to identify. For example, I like giving 99 because 99 is unique. So I can give it 99. You can give it 999. So it depends on you. So if you know that you are expecting any missing value or responses, you can put a number here and click OK. All right. That is if you are expecting. The same thing applicable to this. If you are expecting, you can give 99 and continue. But if you are not expecting, you can leave it. So we can just give 99 for anything missing, and then we continue. You can give it any number, so it doesn't affect. On that column, leave it this way. And then that takes us to the next one, where we have align. So under align, you allow the align to remain the way it is. Let's the numeric to the right, and then string to left. Allow it that way. Okay. Under measure, this here what we're going to do is under unknown, click here, you will see items, you see scale, ordinal, nominal. So what you do here is that for age, because the age is continuous, pick in scale. Then for school type, under school type, what you're going to do, because with school type, we are not ranking it. It's not ordered. We are not saying that public school is higher or greater than private school. It's just for identity. So therefore, put here nominal. Nominal, just for identity. Then, do you like your school? You can leave it. This is yes, no. So give it nominal, because if you take no or yes, it does not really mean one is greater than the other. It's not ranked. So take nominal. The next question 4, school description. Under school description, leave it on the nominal because it's text. Already it's a default. Then the Likert scale question, parents visit school. Under Likert scale question, what you do, change here to ordinal, because ordinal for Likert scale question. This is for individual Likert scale question, so that's why we are taking ordinal. If you have many Likert scale questions, and then you want to compute them to form what is called compute score, then you can the new variable which you will have from compute score, you can call that scale. But because it's individual, we are calling it ordinal. Let me show you what I mean. Now, this is our Likert scale question. It's a 1 to 5. If you want, after entering each one, you give it ordinal. But if you want to compute this variable together for measurements, and you want to then refer to this variable as ratio or at interval, having equal interval, then you call it this composite score. Then this composite score, you will put scale. But for each individual respondent or item in each individual item, give it what is called ordinal. Okay? Now that is why we'll keep ordinal. For the role here, you can allow them to be on inputs. But if you know that there is a particular variable of your interest that you want to use it as a dependent variable, then you can click and change it to targets. For example, if I want to say my interest is in type of school, for example, if I say type of school is a dependent variable, I have to change it to target. But for now, I don't have any of such. Since I don't have any of such, I will keep it input. Hope that's understood. Now that takes us to the next variable. Let me just take one target. For example, if I like question number 3, like your school, do you like your school? If my interest is on do you like your school as my dependent variable, like for example, school like, then I can take in as targets. That's answer that. If you are done with this, you are done with the first part of the data entry. Now, the second part of the data entry is what we are doing. So you go back and click your data view. Under your data view, you will see your variables reflected. The variables you enter are shown here. So let's expand it a bit. Now you can see each of the variable you enter. Always remember to save your work because so you don't lose it. So if you want to save, come to here, click, come to file, click file. You see here, save as. So you can save it. So let's say I want to save it as how to enter data. How to enter data. Let's say how to enter data. Okay, so I'm just saving it that way. Yes, save. All right. So that is how you save. And after doing that, we now proceed now to each variable. So what was the age of the first respondent? Let's go to our questionnaire for size. It's our questionnaire. Age at last birthday. Assuming the first respondent age is 16. So age of the respondent, type in 16. You include the 16. Assuming the second respondent age is 12, include 12 since they were adolescents. If it's 15, include 15. If it's 19, include 19. All right. So now we have done 4, 5. Let's say the next one, 10. All right. So these are the age. We have 5 respondents. Questionnaire entered and their ages are reflected. So now for this one, school type, you have to now identify. Now let me expand it. So for this school type, you have to identify, was it a public school or private school? Let's click it. If you click, you will see. So if the first respondent attended private school, you pick private school. The second respondent, go to the third one. What was the age? Yeah, double click, like school. If the first respondent say yes, I like school, you click yes, I like. Question 4, school description. This way we'll ask this adolescent to describe your school in one word. Let's look at it. School description in one word, describe your school. So if this adolescent said my school is beautiful, dirty, clean, so you have to also follow the same pattern to include. Now, let's say the adolescent said my school is beautiful. So let's include there. So you type here, you need to type here because you can see it's for text. You can see mixture of symbol and alphabet A. So let's say beautiful. So you type the beautiful here. Then under parents visit school, click this icon. You see a small icon to this. If it's not shown on in yours, come up. You see 1 and A up here. You click it. It can change it for you. So you click here. You see small dots. So you click it. When you click it, you will see what you coded it with. We didn't code parents visit school. So that means we have to go back and say it was strongly agreed, disagree, and strongly disagree. So let's go back to it. So we didn't code this. Did we? We did. Yes, since we did, let's go back to it. Let's go back to data view. We should see it shown. Let's click 1 and A here. Okay. If you have done that, okay, they are now showing. So if yours is not showing, click 1 and 2, this alphabet here, it will show. Now, let's say the first respondent was strongly disagree, so pick strongly disagree. Depending on what the respondent think on the questionnaire. So that is what they think. So the respondent with age 18, assume the person take public school, so pick public school. It takes no, pick no. If it takes, what was the description of the school? Let's say the school noisy. The student said the school noisy, so picks noisy. And then what was the, if it's disagree, pick disagree. If fifth respondent, what was the school? Assume private school. What did he say about the school? He said yes, like school. Description of the school, for example, let's say the school is clean. Okay, now what do you pick for here? Assuming it said agree, pick agree for the rest. Question number 4. So what the person say about the school? If it is from public school, pick public school. Did he say about the school? Like your school? Assuming the respondent said no, I don't like school. Why don't you like your school? Let's say maybe the person said the school is dirty. So you can take. So for legal scale question, so what did the person say? Maybe neutral. You pick neutral, depending on what the respondent said. So the respondent with age 10. What did the person? Which school? Assume the person is in private school. Like your school? Say yes, I like my school. Why do you like your school? Say school big. In what word? Say school is big. Okay. What did the person pick here? So depending on what the individual pick, if the person pick strongly agree, you pick strongly disagree. So this is how you enter your data into SPSS. If you want to run the analysis, we'll go to analyze, but watch my video on data analysis, how to run frequency and how to run mean and standard deviation and others for subsequent data analysis.